Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm glad I got to do like a pre-video before because you all know how my storage is. But yeah, so now I'm very ready right to have my conversation for the day. But yes, I woke up very early, so I'm up bright and early. Good morning. Good morning. Like I hope you are ready for this day. But me, I woke up and I had a whole revelation. I was just like, oh man, I'm sharing that. I'm sharing that for the day. And hopefully, I can get you something positive, like something, something, that you can take with you, something to chew on, something that gives you life. I don't know, but, it's going to be very authentic today. Clearly, right? I'm coming to you from my bed because I was like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to shower, and then I'm getting back in the bed because, it's warm and cozy. And then I'll start my day, right? Like, then I'll start my day. Let me read some of my Bible and then I'll start my day. But yeah, so I was already doing a few things and I was like, man, revelation. Like, like I'm just having a moment. I was just like, oh man, that is what it is, right? So random. But I'm so glad I came to this, right? It's like I'm not finding things that are a good fit, like for anything. Like not like places to live, jobs, like what I want to do, like people in my life. Like I'm just not finding a good fit for that right now and haven't been for a while. And so, you just trust God and you let him like guide you because everything is working together for the good, right? Like whenever you're finding yourself at these points, it's like everything is working together. Like it may not be our timing, but it's his timing. So just let him work because he knows what he's doing. But it's just the point that for me, I was just like, oh man, that's a revelation. Like, like that's a revelation. For people who don't know, like for the past few years, a lot of people would be like making fun of me and stuff and would be like, oh, like I hope you're not bored. Like, are you bored? Like, the type of thing. I hope this isn't boring for you. And it was so funny to me at the time because in my mind I was going like, yes, I am incredibly bored. But you would have to sit there and be like, since they were joking about it anyway and making fun of me, I'm like, well, I'm just let you think what you want. But yeah, in my mind, I am incredibly bored. For the reasons you think, probably not. But when you think of the word boring, right? And this has been years. This has been years for me. But when you think of the word boring, it's like this is something that's dull. This is something that's not interesting. Like this is something other people wouldn't even find to be enjoyable, stuff like that. And so I think, that's kind of where their mind was. But for me, right? Like when I'm thinking of bored, I'm like, as a former teacher, I'm thinking like, okay, normally when you see kids that are bored, it's because one, they don't know what they're doing. So, like if they don't know what they're doing, then it's just like, this is boring because how can I be engaged in this? And I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, why would I be doing this? And if it's not that, then you have the higher achievers where it's just like, I done did this already. I know what this is. Like, this is boring. It's not challenging. It's like, it's not interesting because I've been here, seen this, done this already. And then you have the other ones where it's just like, it's just not interesting. It's not an interest of them. Like they can do it, but it's just not interesting. And so for me, when I'm thinking of bored, it's not that it's just completely uninteresting or, like I can't do it or, any of that. It's just the fact that I've done all of it, already. It's something that I've experienced. It's something that is nothing new for me. Right? It's nothing new. And so then today, I don't know what made me look it up, but I was like, blase. Like, right? I'm like, that is the word. Like, I was like, out of all the things, I can't find any of the right fits for stuff. But I'm like, this is the right fit and word. I'm like taking that win for today. I'm like, this is the right fit for how I feel. Like, and not only that, but it's like, it's just blase. Like, blah. I'm like, even the way you say it and it just feels good, like it's just a way that it sounds when it comes out like blase. Like, yes, that's exactly how I feel. Like, and so then, you can kind of equate it to like a midlife crisis, but I ain't like in that age range. So it's like, it's not that. It's just one of those things where it's just like, if you've experienced something already, if you've seen it already, if you've done it already, if you know it already, it's just like, it's just not It's just boring. It's just like I'm bored with it. And so over all these years, it was so funny to me, right? Like it just randomly came to me today. But over all these years, that's what they would be saying. And I'm just like, yeah, it is. It is boring. But they was making it seem like, oh, it's just I'm not interesting or this isn't interesting or what. It's like, no, it might be to somebody who never did this before. It might be to somebody who ain't never seen this before. It might be for some of like, but for me, I've done it already. I've seen this already. I've experienced this. It's nothing new. And it was like some people, in life, like they need comfort. Like it needs to be comfortable for them. They need to know what the routine is. They need to know what the expectation is, like what the day is going to be like, what's coming up. Like they need to see familiar faces and stuff like that. Like I don't. Like I thrive in the opposite. Where like I thrive when it's like, oh, this is brand new. Ooh, how is this gonna go? Like what is gonna be going on today? Like what is this gonna be about? Like it helps me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's interesting to me. That like gives me life. That gives me joy. But it's just like all this other stuff. I was sitting here for like years. I was trying to figure it out. And I was just like, oh my God, that's exactly how I've been feeling. Like just completely blasé. It's like, yes, it is boring because it's like I've done it already. I've seen this. I do not want to keep doing and seeing the same stuff over and over again. And then it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now it's reunion type stuff. Like now it's just like, it's gonna be fun or a game to just keep revisiting the same stuff over. Like, and people for the life of me, it's like they could not understand like why I'm going like I don't want to keep doing stuff or seeing stuff from the past. Like why? You're meant to keep evolving. You're meant to keep growing in life. It's not to say that you can't reconnect, but it's like, why is this a thing? Where it's like, we just want to keep on running back to the same stuff or like keep on going back to this and expecting different results. Like, it's just like, no. Like what? So today I was just like blasé. Like yes, that's exactly how I'm feeling. That's like you don't want to sound like pessimistic or like like you losing hope or anything like that. That's not the case. I know God is very good and I trust Him and I know He's faithful and I know He know how I'm feeling and and He know what it is. But it's just like it's so ironic, right? For other people that's looking in, for the individuals that would say that type of stuff, right? And joke about it. It's like, no, yeah, for real, it was boring to me. A lot of things do be boring to me because it's like, if you did it already, yeah, it's boring. Like, why? It's not new and exciting for me. Whatever. Like, yeah, and that part too, it's like, I love to show people things and like teach them stuff and expose them to stuff I done did, but it's like, that ain't happening for me though. You get what I'm saying? Like that part is so like it's almost like I don't know, people just don't get it. Like like when people just don't get you. Like it's like thank God He gets me. But it's like people just don't get me. And it's just like it's nice for them because like you going in and you doing something new and it's just like yeah this is fun for you but it's like ain't nobody teaching me nothing new whatever like I'm not getting new things. I'm just sharing all the stuff I know and it's new to you, it's exciting to you. But then when I go and I do some stuff and then it's like oh I hope you're not bored, I hope you're not. That's what they used to say over the years and it's just like yeah I am because I've done this before. I've done this before. I've seen it before. I've been here before. All of this is not new. So yeah, that was my, revelation for the morning. I'm like, yeah, I was getting ready to do a LinkedIn post and I was just like, nah, I'm doing video because this is just like groundbreaking for me. I'm just like all these years of hearing that. And I'm just like, no, let me explain because this is the perfect fit. This is the perfect word for me. Blasé. Like I just feel so blasé. Like it's just every year just repeating the exact same things over and over again. Like singing the same faces over and over and doing the same things over and over again. And then it's like you're supposed to be excited. And it's just like, nah, sorry, this ain't new for me. This like you get what I'm saying? Like this ain't new to me. And so, the positive thing that I can take away from it, or that I would share for the day, if you feeling like I am, like it happens. That's why I was like, you kind of want to be like, is this some type of midlife crisis? What have you? But it's like, nah, I ain't in that age group. But at the same time, it's just like, when you just scrolling through things, 'cause that's what I was doing earlier. I was looking through all the jobs and stuff. And I'm just like, you just see the same stuff over there. It's just like the same stuff over and over again. And then people be making it seem like, you're bored. It's not good enough for you. It's like, no, it's not that. For somebody else, it probably would be. Like it would be exciting. This would be different. This would be great. But for me, it's the same stuff over and over again. I mean, common sense would tell you for anybody, no, that's not exciting to be like, okay, let me go do this or see this or go there. And I've been there before, but let me act like it's brand new. let me act like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. And so, yeah, hopefully this helps to like get inside my head a little bit and see like where my mindset is, because I'm telling you, it's like, I get it for other people, but I was like, I don't think they get it for me though. I don't, because it was like at one point in time, I was like, this is gonna be a fun game. Let's just have them do a reunion and see all the things they saw, or go all the places and see all the people. It's like, I am not that person. I'm looking. We're all different. I'm not that person. Where it's just like, let me just keep on living in the past. Let me keep on going back to stuff that I done already seen and already done. Like I don't. It's not me. I'm just keeping real. But some people, they love to mess out of that. I don't know what it is. They just relive the past, or they just, I don't know. I guess it was good times. I don't know. But to me, I'm the type of person where it's like God wants to keep blessing you. He wants to keep giving you new memories. You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to keep living in past memories or past achievements and past blessings, because he's going to keep on doing it for you. But if we keep on going back to that stuff, like, how is he going to do that for you? You get what I'm saying? And so for a lot of people, it's just like, that's what's been going on. Like, they just don't get me. Like, you don't. Let me like give you a different perspective and put it out there. Like, everybody's not the same, and everybody don't want to do that. It has nothing to do with like, oh well, maybe it was just bad memories or just bad connections or bad whatever. It's like, no, it's just sometimes in life you just keep moving forward. And not only that, but my perspective on it is God is good, and that's what it's about. It's about transformation. It's about constantly growing. It's about constantly moving forward and evolving. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's where my perspective is at this age from the stuff I've experienced. So catch me some years later and maybe it'll be different. I don't know. But at this point right now in my life, like, that's where it's at. Like, we're meant to keep growing. How are you going to be growing if you constantly revisiting what was? If you're constantly going back and doing the same things, you're constantly revisiting the same loops of stuff. Like, no, no. Just no. Like, that's how people get stuck in not growing and not moving forward. And so for me, that too, I said that a little while ago. I was just like, here and there, I'll say it. I'm just like, like, no. Like, whenever I'm watching like the little cute holiday movies and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, and they went back or they reconnected with this and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, ain't nothing wrong with doing that, but don't make that a habit. Like, for me, I'm going, don't make that a habit. Like, real talk. You're meant to keep moving forward. You're meant to keep meeting new people. You're meant to like keep having new experiences and stuff. Like, I think that's one of my pet peeves right now. It's like sharing new stuff with other people. And it's just like, I love that. But it's just like, over all these years, it's just like, okay, where's the new stuff for me though? Like, is there a recurring theme? It's like, is there a recurring theme when I be talking about this stuff? It's just like, yeah, that's why I want new in my life. That's why I want new everything, because I'm tired of constantly revisiting everything that I've already done and everything I've already like experienced, everything I've already seen. Like, it's not exciting to me. And in fact, it brings me no new growth. Like, it brings no new growth. It is just something that I am capable of doing, something that I know, something like, and I thrive in the opposite. I thrive in things that are new. I thrive in stuff that's like, I don't know what the outcome is gonna be. I thrive in trying to figure stuff out. Like, like, let me see how this is gonna work. But for real, some people, that's why I'm putting it out there. Like, some people for real, like, they need repetition. They need routine. They need, like, I know what this is gonna be throughout the day so that I can feel comfortable. Like, I know, like, I need like familiar faces and stuff, because once stuff gets out of whack, like, and once I'm uncomfortable, I can't figure it out. It's like, I'm not that person. I'm not. And not only that, but it, like, seriously, I wouldn't be talking about it if I wasn't experiencing it, right? Over all these years, it's like, seriously, this is what I mean by some people trying to just force stuff. Like, over the years, they've been trying to force stuff, and it's like, stop doing that. It's a reason why I'm making the decisions that I'm making. Like, right? Especially, it's my life. So it's reasons why I'm doing that. And it's not, it's always like, consider, oh, this person is running from something, or, oh, it must have been a bad experience or something like that. It's like, no, it's just, you move forward in life. You want to move on. You want to move on. You want to expand your circles. You want to expand. Like, I'm for real. Like, this ain't like the song where it's like, no new new. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want new new, because you want to keep expanding. You want to keep growing. You want to keep seeing new things. You want to, like, expand your horizons. If you don't, you're going to have very closed circles. You're going to have very closed, like, opportunities. You're going to have very closed experiences. You get what I'm saying? That part. So when I got to a place, in my life where it's like, okay, now people are trying to force, like, oh, it's a reunion. Like, now it's gonna no. It's a reason why you move on. It's a reason why. Like, it's a reason why. I think I saw that in one of the movies where, some people was behind the back of a person trying to, like, reconnect stuff, and they just like, I wish you would have left that alone. you know, like, thank you, but no thanks. Like, I wish you would have left that alone. So, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm very, like, yeah, blasé right now. Very blasé. And so, hopefully, that makes sense as to why, when I make certain decisions and people are like, that's completely over here somewhere, or that's something over there. And every time I would make the decisions, they would be like, what was some of the stuff that would be said? And this is a great example of why you don't listen to outside voices all the time. Like, for real, you, first of all, you look to God all the time. That's, stop asking other people for opinions and advice on things. Go to God. Like that, like, go to him first, and then, then you can do all the other stuff, but go to him first, right? But this is why, because sometimes people are saying things or giving advice and stuff, and they don't even realize, like, what you're thinking and what you want and what you're after. Like, they don't even, like, they not even thinking about that. And so some of the things that would be said for me is like, oh, now they're doing it, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. And it's like, well, duh, who said it wasn't difficult? Who said it wasn't difficult to do some stuff that's completely different from what you've been doing? And especially when you have, like, individuals putting obstacles and stumbling blocks and stuff in your path, and especially if they made stuff public, that's even worse. Like, man, now every time you try and do something, it's like, now they all up in your business. But it's like, either way it goes, again, you trust God. Like, he gonna make a way. He gonna use, everything that's going on, and he gonna make it work. So that part, that's why I'm like, don't get it twisted. I'm talking about how I feel about it, but at the same time, I got trust in him. I have faith in him, so I know he's real, right? And in fact, I was trying to, like, share one of the scriptures that was encouraging for me if you ever find yourself in this space, right? Because I ain't never about to put it out here like everything is perfect and stuff like that. Clearly, no. Right? So the authentic self today, right, is telling you what's going on. Like I've been feeling very blasé over the years, and it's crazy because that's what they'll say. Like this whole time they've been trying to figure out like what profession is she trying to do? Where is she trying to go into? Like, oh, now it's this, now it's that. And it's just like, well, yeah, because I want new stuff. I'm not, I take risks. I don't have a fear of, oh, I don't know how to do that. It's like I thrive in that. Like I thrive for real. I do. That's a strength. It's like I thrive in trying new stuff out, figuring out if that's what I like, I don't like. It's a place I want to go. Never been there. I'll go try it out, see if it's something I like. If I don't like it, okay. Now I know I can X that off the list. Um, I'm serious. Like the only way that we learn and we grow is for real. You have to try this stuff out. And if you're a person where you always doing what's comfortable, it's like you gonna get stuck in that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not into those moments where you for real like, okay, I've never lived in this place, but like let me try it out. Or, like I've never been here, but let me try it out. Oh, like this is a different field, but like let me try it out. It's like that. Like for real. Some people they figured out they've had interest in stuff and they're actually skilled in it. Or, like they found a calling and didn't even know that was it because they tried some new stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't get stuck in the comfortable and what's familiar and routine and stuff like that. Some people for real, they will resist change. I've been in places like that where around people like that where it's just like if you're not getting with the program, then like we're gonna push you out or we're gonna do this and that. And it's like, hey, that's all fine and good because I ain't about that life. I'm about change. I'm about growth. I'm about transformation. Like, and if you want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, more power to you. But yeah, that's not a good fit for me. Like, like for real. That's just, it's not, life is about evolution. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you're doing. It's going to constantly evolve. Just like yesterday, I was talking about how I'm very old fashioned and I like talking in person and stuff. But reality is technology is what's going on in society right now. So either you get with it or you don't and you get left behind. Right? Like, so for me, it's a blessing that I'm very skilled in it where I can now use it across different platforms and I know how, like to pivot, if that makes sense, and use it in that way. But I'm still gonna tell you, my preference is I like to be in person, whatever like that. That's my preference because I know that it's more effective. But at the end of the day, that's not saying I don't know how to do it. You get like that part. And so when you get around spaces or places or people where it's just like you don't want to change and you just want everything to be your way and it's gonna stay that way forever, good luck with that. Because life is gonna tell you that it keeps going whether you want it to or not. Whether you want to stick in this or not, it's gonna start changing. And if you're not changing with it, you're gonna get left behind. So it's one of those things for me where it's just like, again, we can't keep going back. Like let me keep going back to this. Let me no. What have you? It's crazy. Like the stuff I've experienced is crazy. But the scripture that I'll try and, share with you if that's where you find yourself, right? Like all of us go through similar life stages. It is what it is. But if you happen to find yourself there, I am in Hebrews, which is a very good book to be in. I love Hebrews in the Bible because it talks a lot about faith. And if you are a believer, you should know, like, pretty much we walk by faith, right? Like I know what I see, I know what I hear, I know what it is, but somehow, some way I believe, in who God is and I believe in what he can do. And so one of the places that I started in was Hebrews 11, and it says, now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. That part. Right? It's confidence and what we hope for. Okay? Because that was going to be my LinkedIn post where it's just like, feeling very blasé. Like, been here, done that, seen this, experienced that. But at the end of the day, we're just going to pray. Like, we're going to pray, like, for real. pray and wait on God and, know that He knows what it is. But yeah, confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. So you are so confident, that God is going to deliver. Like He's going to be faithful in what He says. And that, we praying for stuff and He's saying, whatever you ask for, believe that you have it and it's yours. So believing before you even see, any of that, that's what it is, right? This is what the ancients were commended for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's universe. That's what I get for trying to read, and it's dim. But by faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. Okay, so if you understand that, that's pretty much like things came to be, and it was nothing there to make it be. Right? So when we're out here and we're hoping for all these different things to come into our lives, like for me, new everything. Like I'm just keep it real. For me, new everything. When we are hoping for these things to come into our lives, we don't need to see it. We don't need some type of connection. We don't need some type of paperwork. We don't need to, hear something or see some type of sign. Like we just automatically have confidence in God, knowing that He knows what we're asking for and praying for and that He can deliver. It's a confidence in that, right? That part. So hopefully, that'll stick with you for the day because, like I said before, I don't be ashamed to talk about nothing. And anything that goes on in my life, because I already know somebody going through it or has been through it or what have you. And so if you find yourself in these spaces, in time, especially now, because it's willy-nilly out here with all these changes going on, right? Hopefully that can be helpful for you. And that was Hebrews 11. And if you keep reading, that's like one of the best parts to read in Hebrews, because it starts going down a list of like all the different miracles, all the different blessings, all the different experiences, like firsthand from, the people. Well, it's not firsthand, but it's basically recapping different stories throughout the Bible that give you the actual evidence that, faith is real. And because of it, people were blessed. Like because of it, stuff was happening. And so don't ever feel like, you're in this world and He don't know what you're going through, or the fact that because things are, happening a certain way that He can't change it, and then the other scripture that I wanted to go into, which is how I can for real be bold. Now I can speak out about it. I can stand firmly in it. I can, just like I shared a few minutes ago, like that's how I'm feeling. It is what it is. Like it is what it is. The scripture for that is in 10. What is that? It's Hebrews 10:38. It's Hebrews 10:38. And he says, but my righteous one will live by faith, and I take no pleasure in the one who shrinks back. But we do not belong to those who shrink back and are destroyed, but to those who have faith and are saved. So I'm going to wrap it up on that one and go into it really quickly. Yeah, no, I do not shrink back. Like, if you haven't noticed, I do not shrink back. And yeah, I will speak up on some stuff, and I'm very bold. So for me, like over all these years, like I said before, like that's what I've been experiencing, but I haven't been one to shrink back and be like, oh my God, because I don't have experience in this and I can't apply for that, or I can't pursue this, or I can't do that, or oh, because I haven't been there before, like, oh my God, like I don't want to go, or like what's gonna happen, or like, oh, I've never experienced that, but I don't think I'm gonna go because that's like no. Like I'm the type of person, for real, I'm telling, the life experience is like some people, for real, now they doing this, now they doing, yep, I'm gonna keep on doing different stuff. I'm gonna keep on doing new things because that's who I am. Like it just It is. And even at one point, that's what they was trying to say, like, "Oh, they're aimless," or, "Oh, they don't know what they want about." Yeah, I do. Like, yeah, I do. It's just that I'm the type of person where you're out here and for real, you have to experience things to decide, like, is that something that's gonna work for you or it's not. But some people, like I said before, because we're in a society that makes it where you're supposed to know everything. You're supposed to know what you're going to be doing at this age. You're supposed to know at that age what's going to be going on. You're supposed to know how this plan is supposed like, and that's just not realistic. That is just not. In a perfect world where people, try and make all these plans and stuff and they think they're in control, sure, maybe. But you all know how I am with dystopian and, utopian societies. It's like, yeah. So, like, that's not happening. But when you for real with God and you for real realize that He's in control of your life, like, you just let Him do what He gonna do and do your best to follow what it is that He's telling you. Right? But if we're out here constantly trying to revisit things that we already know, or or keep going back to things, it's just like that ain't how it's meant to be. It's not. I'm just keep it real. That's not how it's meant to be. And not only that, but for the individuals that continuously act like, oh, it's something horrible. That's why she can't go back, or it's something bad must happen. That's why they don't want to do this or they don't want to do that. It's like, no, these are conscious choices, intentional choices that I'm making. Right? Because I've been there, I've done that, and now I'm looking for something new and different. Been there, done that, experienced that. That's a wrap. Whether it's a person, it's a place, it's a space, been there, done that, I've experienced it, I'm moving on. Like we all should be doing. Like, again, ain't nothing wrong. Be like, hey, how you doing? Reconnect and stuff like that. But we're moving on. Like, everybody should continue growing. Everybody should continue doing new things and going to new places. That's one of the things that I never understood, because it's like once you grow a little bit and then you come back to spaces and places or people, it's like you're not even the same. Hopefully. Look, if we've grown, it's like you're not even the same. You're not the same. The things that you're gonna be connecting on is stuff that you done already did. Like, yeah, it's like let's sit and let's reminisce on all this old. And it's just like, no, I don't want to do that. In fact, me having conversations about stuff from the past, I don't even want to do. And even with that, people will be like, oh, well, oh, they don't want to talk about it. Oh, they don't. No, you're right. I don't. Because that's the past and nothing about it is going to make it different. No, I don't. I don't want to keep talking about the same thing over and over that I've already experienced year after year or day after day, month after. No, I don't. I don't want to keep going back and seeing the same things over and over again. I've been there already. I've done that already. No, I don't. Like, I don't. Oh, I'm doing this. Like, I did that already. Found out it's not the greatest, or it's just okay, or that don't fit for me, that don't work for me. Want to try something different. Like that part. And so when I saw that word today, and I was just like, that's so true. It's not like it's a new word, but it was just like, man, where was that years ago when I was for real? Then I was just blase. And they'll make it where it's like, they're just not motivated. Well, no, I'm not going to be motivated in something that I've already done 1,000 times. Like, no, I'm not going to be motivated in something that's super easy to me. And no, it's not challenging at all. No, no, I'm not going to be motivated when it's like, what? You can just do this and do that and then you're done with it. Like, go about your business. It's not, rocket science. It's just one of those things where I'm going to put it out there again. When you're trying to understand people, things flow so much better. Like, things are just so much better when you can first of all, you got to understand yourself. That's why I always, encourage all of us, right? Keep engaging in self-development, self-growth. Like, get to know who you are. That's how when you get in spaces and places, you're very confident and you're secure in who you are. And you don't get to a space where you're competing with people or where judging people and stuff like that, because you already accept who you are. And so now you can accept other people. You know what I'm saying? But in so many experiences for me, it's been the opposite, right? Where it's just like, you for real. That's how you get to that place where it's like, oh, this is what she's doing, and oh, she must be bored and blah blah. And it's just like, why is you worried about that anyway? Like, why are you worried about it? You know, like it's ridiculous to me. So, it's crazy, but that's where I am today. And I was just like, I'm gonna start my morning off with that because it's a revelation for me. It's a revelation for me to be sitting up here like, yeah, blase. That's how I'm feeling. Like it is boring to me. In case for the people who didn't get it before and they would just constantly say that, like, oh, okay, oh, they bored, and oh, they're bored, and it's like, yeah, learn the context. Like, you're bored because you done did it already. It's nothing new. It's nothing exciting. It's nothing different. Like, I think even other people, if you did the same thing over and over again, or you kept going to the same stuff, seeing the same people, like, yeah, it's just like a walk in the park, another day, doing the exact same thing that you did the day before. And so, yeah, when I say I want all new, like, I want all new. Like I've been saying it for years now. That's why I was just talking to Kai the other day, and I was like, yeah, 2025 can be done. I'm grateful though, Lord, thank you. Like I'm grateful, but it's just like, yeah, like I want new. I, I want new. I want new everything. And so we're gonna keep putting that out there. We're gonna keep praying for that. We're gonna keep y'all pray for me too with that. Like I want new everything. If that's what God wants for me, I'm in alignment with that. Like like I'm getting in alignment with that because it's like this is reliving stuff over and over again. It may be exciting for other people. It's not for me. In fact, I'm a risk taker and I like new things and I like doing different stuff. I like new things even every single day. I got to do things differently every single day just to spruce it up some because it's like I cannot, it's just mm. Look, it's doable, but that don't mean it's a good fit for you. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm very flexible, I'm adaptable. That doesn't mean that that's what's meant for you. And so, yeah, looking for all the right fits. We want all the right fits. And no, I'm not going to shrink back in that. I'm going to keep it very real and very authentic in that way and let it be known like that. You're probably going to see me doing lots of different things because it's like, yeah, I'm going to keep trying to figure out what works. Like I'm for real. I have no problem with that at all. People can call it failing, they can call it stumbling. I don't know, whatever it is. But if God is giving me the okay to do, and I'm going down the, I'm trying to get in alignment with Him and figure out what it is, and I want all the right fits. And no, I don't want to be bored doing it. Meaning, I don't want to keep doing stuff that I know I done already did. Like I don't. I don't want to keep doing the same stuff and I already know what the outcome is, or I already know what the experience is and how it impacts me. And so, like, I know if it's not something that's giving me life, if it's not something that's giving me joy, and I will say that all the time, like, this life is short. This life is short, and people better start realizing that we don't know when our time is coming. We don't know when Jesus is coming back. Life is short. It's too short to be doing stuff that you don't want to do. It's too short. It's too short to be in places that you don't want to be. It's too short to be wasting time and wasting energy on things that no longer serve you. It's too short to be doing stuff just to be doing it. It's just absolutely too short. It's just absolutely too short. I'm just gonna keep it real. So this was the real talk for you for the day. And hopefully, like I said before, it's something that's helpful for you. I know it's helpful for me because like I said, like everybody goes through these periods of time like where you trying to just you want the right fit and stuff like that. This ain't even my first time going through it, so like I already know. But to encourage you or keep you um uplifted in it, I'm gonna say get into Hebrews and read about faith and read about faith in action, right? Like what faith looks like, what it is in action, because although we're in this world and we try and make this stuff seem important, like I'm telling you, like I want new stuff and stuff, but all this all the same, I'm saying I'm still gonna make the most of every opportunity, right? Like you make the most of whatever God puts you in or whatever situations that you have, but also know that God is a very good God and that He's very faithful and that He knows what's best for you and that He knows the timing and all of that. So you have to trust that everything is working together for good and stay encouraged. Right? Like you have to still stay encouraged knowing, like what you know about whatever it is that you're going through and whatever it is that you're experiencing. But at the same time, don't shrink back. Right? Like, don't shrink back. Like, let him know what it is that you want. Put it out there. Don't be afraid to pursue the things that want in life and what you're after and all that type of stuff. Like, don't think that there's nothing right too big or too hard for him or something that you cannot have, because all of this we got access to it all. It's just a matter of us being in alignment with him, right? Like what he say, seek him in the kingdom, all these things will be given unto you, right? Because we got to think at the end of the day, all this stuff gonna pass away. Like all of it's gonna pass away, so don't get too connected, like don't get too attached to anything that's going on. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure he wants us to enjoy our lives, right? But don't be sitting up here upset with your life or dissatisfied if you're not even, trying to go after the things that you want, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. And so and I'm gonna tell you right now, constantly revisiting stuff like that ain't where living in the past, like that ain't gonna get you nowhere. No, I'm just tell you that right now. Like it's not gonna get you anywhere. But trusting in God, that will. Trusting in God and staying encouraged and uplifting for real, going into this Bible when you feeling that way, right? That is gonna be extremely helpful. But also exploring who you are as a person. Like keep working on yourself, because that is a really important like aspect to getting to where you want to be in life, right? And especially for me, like I said, just me realizing like, yes, blase, that is the right fit. It's almost like when you have different emotions but you can't identify what the emotion is, and then when you can't identify, it's like how can you work on increasing it or decreasing it, or like how could you do anything past that mark when you can't even identify it. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like that's a blessing just for me to realize that. Like, oh man, that was the word I was looking for all these years. Like I already knew. But it's just like, yes, like that's how I was feeling. Now I can put a word to it and I can put it out there like, yes, very blasé. Like, like, and not, it ain't just you're just unmotivated or you're not interested or, what's the other things I was thinking of? You just bored. It's like, nah, it's for a reason, because you've done it before. You've been there before. You've seen it before. It's nothing new. It's nothing different. It's nothing exciting. Right? Might be to somebody else. Like that part, I think a lot of people was making it seem like, oh, because we're not fun and we're not, whatever. And it's like, nah, you probably are. Just to me, no, because I've experienced this before. I've experienced this type of person or this type of environment or this type of place or this, whatever role or whatever it is. It's like I've experienced that. And so it's not exciting to me. It is boring. Whatever, because it's like nothing new. It's nothing new for me. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's just like the more that you working on yourself and the more that you can identify what it is that's going on with you, the more that you can for real be working towards whatever it is that you want to become or whatever it is that you want to change or whatever it is that you want to progress in. But if you're not working on yourself, right? Like real talk, I'm being real now. If you're not working on yourself, but you out here dissatisfied with your life, like, or you out here upset because somebody else doing some stuff you want to do, or whatever. Like, I'm for real, it happens. Like again, you all know I have a background with counseling, so it's like it happens where you have people they upset and trying to do all this stuff in other people's life, but it's like if you would just work on yourself and tend to that, you could have whatever life you want. But you have to work on yourself, right? That's a lot of what all this is anyway. All the all the videos I do, me talking about my life and stuff like that, is helpful because I'm sharing things that I've learned and using my expertise and it, in my background. But at the same time, it's personal growth for me. right? To be able to identify that and to be able to know and all these different things I'm going through and what I'm learning for it and from it and using in life. So, yes, hopefully, you know, in some of my chat this morning, you were able to find something that's helpful for you. I can't help it. I'm a morning person. So, you all, I did a late post yesterday, but this morning I was like, oh, no, I'm up bright and early. Let me get in the shower. Let me get myself together. I'm going to do this chat and then I'll start my day. But yeah, so hopefully it was some good energy for you. And like I said before, be working on yourself. Make sure you stay in your word. And especially if you're going through, like stuff that I was talking about as far as pursuing things in life or looking for something different or feeling some type of way, like any of that, make sure that you going into your word. And I'm strongly encouraging Hebrews because that's a really good book on faith. And so many countless examples of it, right? Like so many countless examples. And also keep the faith as well, especially for those who are on the job hunt or place hunt, like whatever hunt you doing. Some people looking for houses, it's all types of stuff going on right now because it's so many changes and people having to make some different decisions. Stay faithful, right? Like trust God and know that He's in control, and don't let this world get you. Right? Like, I'm serious. Don't let this world get you down and don't let this world get to you. I know what you see, I know what you hear. Same thing with me. Like I said, I've been seeing the same thing, hearing the same thing, experiencing the same thing, whatever. Like, don't let this world get you down because God will change some stuff in seconds. Like, He really does. You don't know how He works, you don't know how He does things. And even when you don't see anything happening, He's still working. So trust Him because He for real knows what's best and He knows the timing for everything. And at the end of the day, like I said, you better get out here and enjoy your life. Make the most of whatever opportunity you get. Make the most of wherever you are in life and whatever's going on. Enjoy it because this life is too short. It's too short to be upset with anybody. It's too short to be unhappy and dissatisfied with stuff. Like, it's just absolutely too short. And you really do not know. None of us, right? No one knows like when our time is gonna come or when Jesus is gonna come back. We don't know. So get out here and enjoy your life, whatever it is that's coming your way, and work on yourself in the process so that you're ready for His return, right? Like all of us. Make sure we ready. The important stuff, right? Make sure we ready for His return while I'm up here feeling blasé. Whatever. I ain't not feeling, I ain't feeling blasé about that. I'm always on when it comes to, my salvation and make sure I make it in like that. Yeah, and God, yes. But all this other stuff is like, yeah, the same stuff over and over again. So, but I trust God, right? So we just wait on Him, and y'all pray for me. I'm praying for y'all, and stay uplifted and stay encouraged as much as you can. The way you do that, stay close to Him and pray and read your word. Yeah, and work on yourself. Yeah, that's all I got for you this morning. So I hope you all have a fabulous rest of the day. Oh, I gotta do my text message. I do my text message prayer. But yeah, y'all have a fabulous day. Stay safe out there. Go love on some people. Ooh, did I miss the kindness day? Yeah. Go love on some people. Go do some stuff. I was supposed to do something. I forgot about that. I have to look that up what day that's supposed to be. Ain't it World Kindness Day someday this month? I don't know. But yeah, go out here and do something nice and kind. And yeah, have a fabulous rest of the day. And I shall talk to you all another time. Bye.